Which is a K.
Did the camera just decide while you were idling to just zoom in on you for no reason?
I think it's because I just
you're just
like
on the exact line of that. Nice. Here on the D-pad where that's a thing that happens sometimes.
Oh, fuck. Are we talking now?
I guess we're talking now.
Okay, welcome back to the D-pad. I'm John.
I'm Rick.
Ben.
And this is... what
Why
the fuck
am
is
I
this?
here?
How was
This
a Pokemon
is-
Yellow? No, that would be better than this.
I mean,
hey,
it's
did you ever
basically
finish Pokemon Yellow?
No. I specifically didn't finish it because I didn't want to because I'm Nuzlocking that too, and I'm like, it feels like it'd be slightly not like we don't know Generation 1 like the back of our hands, but it still feels wrong to go and Nuzlocke that simultaneously with doing this, it means that I can go further ahead in that.
So really, the only reason you're making us finish this shitty game is so that you can go back and play Pokemon Yellow.
Exactly. I need to put out one stream a year until that's done,
which we all enjoy. Okay, cool. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Look forward to my second Nuzlocke of Pokemon Yellow in probably 2027 or something.
Jesus Christ. Well, so I'm John. We're playing this game. I'm about to go to Cinnabar, I think is my next thing.
Yeah.
I've already done the Seafoam Islands.
So yeah, you've done the Seafoam Islands. I think you've been to Cinnabar. So you went to Cinnabar through the Seafoam Islands. I went to Cinnabar from Pallet Town because I was like, I want to risk the fewest number of battles possible while I was way low. I was lower level because it was whenever we got the surf ability. But yeah, so you've been to Seafoam Islands. I don't think you fought trainers on the way there.
Oh, so maybe I should do it again?
It might be worth it. I don't know. I don't remember if you did or not.
Is this the
route?
If you... I guess so.
Yeah, it's 19 and 20. Yeah, if you have, then it's not like they're going to fight you again. So.
Right, that's cool. Yeah, I need to get some levels up. I'm a little bit underprepared for Rick. His team is better than mine, and his levels are better than mine.
Yeah, I think...
And he's better than I am.
Let's see.
So I want to make sure I win. Your team
is around level 50 right now. I want to say my team... Let me double check. I think my team is in the ballpark of 55-ish now. At 56, 56, 56... Oh, it's actually higher. 4 at 56, 157, 158. So
damn. Oh, I got some work to do.
Upper 50s there.
All right, that's
so yeah, you probably didn't fight these trainers then.
Fuck you, get out.
No, Pikachu, go away. I don't love you.
So yeah, 54 is my highest. 48, couple of 48s.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Your Pikachu's
looks like
asleep.
I need to go to a.
Oh yeah, because you just finished the gym.
I'm a little slow. This is my first post-COVID episode of the D-pad.
Yeah, I think this is the first.
We survived.
This is the first post-COVID video we've done outside of. We recorded 3 episodes. Sarah and I recorded 3 episodes of Kingdom Hearts, and that's been it so far.
Yeah.
It
was
just
fun.
So everyone knows, COVID is not over. John's just over.
No.
I just no longer am contagious.
Johnvid is over.
Yeah, it was fine.
Colig?
It's not happening.
SEVID?
We'll workshop it. There's something there.
We'll figure. There's one in there. There's one in there.
JVid.
All right.
Jarvis? Jarvis?
This is really just a test of the YouTube system to see if they'll demonetize the video for mentioning it. I don't know how that robot works. So
wait, they're gonna
for mentioning COVID?
I've heard that there are people who do actually get demonetized if they mention COVID or the pandemic, and it's like,
wait, really?
I don't know. I don't know details on that. I just know what I've seen other people say, but I'm never positive about that.
Now you can also grind by fighting and catching creatures, right?
You can, yes.
I might have to do some of that too.
So let's see, you caught Articuno, obviously, but you didn't. I don't know if you encountered anything else there. I would need to actually look at the list.
I'm sure I probably did. I would be
Um,
surprised if I made it all the way to Articuno and didn't blow my catch. I feel like I blew my catch.
I'll take a second and go look just to double check because I have a better list on the PC that we're recording this on.
Okay.
But if nothing else, you should probably at least go fight some dudes.
Yeah.
No, you fought some of these people.
Yeah, I'm sure I took the most direct route because I was like, "Give me Articuno."
Yeah.
Even though he's like, "Fine."
I mean, they're all good. Just Zapdos is the best.
I'm realizing too that I have a mic over by the desk, so I can actually continue as
Look at
opposed
that.
to just awkwardly being off mic for this whole time.
So we didn't even get a reprieve from your voice.
Nope. Okay, so taking a look at this,
Look at Rick participating for once.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So you did have an encounter in Seafoam Islands. It was a Zubat.
Oh, and I somehow hadn't caught one yet?
Yes, and I don't know. I forget if you just said fuck it and left, or if you didn't catch it, because I missed my very first one on Cinnabar Island. It was a Weezing.
Yeah.
And that one was probably a mistake to even go after in the first place, but
should have hit the coughing instead of the Weezing.
I don't see anything on Route 19 or 20 though. And you don't have a Tentacruel at the Tentacool or Tentacruel, so
all right. Well,
so those are options.
I guess that's something.
Is Dugong or whatever the unevolved dugong
Seal?
seal.
What about
Is
him?
it
What
just
about them?
Seal?
Just seal.
Are they only in the island or are they in the water here?
That I don't know. I don't have like a list of like who's available where. I could look that up also.
I
but
can't remember if Dugong was actually good or if it was just used by Lorelei.
I think Dugong was okay, but I feel like you would want like Slowbro over Dugong.
Ice was really good.
Yeah, Cloyster I think you want over Dugong.
No, because Cloyster's not actually ice type; it just has ice moves. Is that right?
True. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't think Dugong is either. I think they're both.
Dugong picks up the ice type, I think.
I thought that they were both just pure water.
Is it really just called
Lapras
seal?
is water and ice.
I guess
Yeah,
it's just called seal.
SEEL.
SEEL. Yeah.
Why?
'Cause
Why
they
not?
they can't call it like dog.
But like-
Go, weasel.
But that would just be like calling a dog DOGG instead.
Yep.
Well, that's a perfectly acceptable Pokemon name.
It
Ben.
is. Yeah.
Get your shit together, Ben.
Okay. So yeah, Route 19, Route 20, you don't have any catches that are there. You don't have any
fuck.
encounters that are there.
Okay, so I could catch something here if I wanted.
Also, I am pretty sure Dugong picks up ice as well.
I really should take Dugtrio out of my first slot here, huh?
Yeah.
Minor strategic revelation that I have just come up with now.
I mean, you'll always be able to switch first
there-
because this game I don't think has
Like
pursuit
any
or anything like
things
that. But
yeah.
Are there abilities in this game? I can't remember.
no, there are no abilities.
There aren't. That's why it's so
The
fun and
mechanics
interesting.
of the game, the mechanics of the game are back to Gen 1.
So that's another thing why I think I kind of overestimated Dugtrio at the very beginning. Because I remember seeing him used in competitive teams. And
What does he usually have for an ability?
Arena Trap.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
And that's
I think
exactly
that's been a problem in face-offs for us before.
Yeah,
If one of us
and
gets a
that's-
Dugtrio, then it's a
that's
huge
how he
problem.
was used. He was a revenge killer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you knock out your opponent's Pokemon, but you've taken some damage. They switch out Dugtrio if they think they can kill it.
Yeah.
Who's pretty fast, decent attack, and has Arena Trap.
Yeah.
Now you're like half health, maybe a little bit less than half health, and you can't get away.
Yeah.
And Dugtrio might, the other person's like probably only doing it if they know they outspeed you
You're right.
or whatever, and then they get the KO that way. So that's kind of that was the Dugtrio that was used for
Yeah.
certain things.
I'm still
In
feeling
this
like
in
part
this
of.
context, I feel like it's not quite as effective.
I just think I could probably get a better Pokemon than Dugtrio, but my window for even attempting that is closing rapidly.
yeah,
You got Route 19, 2021,
or something that you might already have.
and then basically Victory Road, I think.
Well, Victory Road doesn't matter.
I
I
mean,
gotta
it
beat you
could,
twice
but-
to get there.
Well, fair.
For it to matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not worried that I'm not
I
going
mean,
to
if
be
you
able to
still
beat
to
the
be able
game.
to, yeah, I guess that's true. The odds of losing the game are pretty low.
Yeah. Yes. That is an understatement.
Because you got Lothbark on Route 22.
So-
Lothbark?
Lothbark, the Nidorino, or the Nidoran. Yeah, Nidoran.
He was the one that got murdered by the juggler.
the gamer.
Whatever.
The gamer rose up.
So, like, I have a Gengar and a Snorlax
Oh, like-
and a Marowak.
Like 20 levels behind.
Yeah, they are. What you gonna
Dactyl's
do?
good. Aerodactyl is kind of similar to Dugtrio, but better.
He's
There's
not
a part
gonna
of
be
me that
good.
wishes that they would find a way to balance, and like maybe this is just making the problem worse, but so obviously there's a lot of people who are not thrilled about the fact that
Checking something
experience
real quick.
share is basically is your whole party, and now you can't even turn it off anymore.
Yeah.
Instead, if they reduced the amount that you got there to some value, so rather than whatever is, it's not like 50%, but it's like a big percentage at this point. Like it's less than that, but if they made it like 10% or 15%, like maximum 20%, and
What is this percentage? Like
So
how
the-
much
the-
the other Pokemon get?
yeah, the amount that the other Pokemon get. I know it's not exactly that because they do scaling for levels and things like that too, but like if it's roughly, if they
Yeah.
did that for the ones in your party, but then also gave you like 5%, like some even smaller fraction, like the same fraction as the ones in your party to the ones that are active, that same proportion to the ones that are like here in your like little portable box or whatever. Like it's not really a portable box. It's a like in game. It's a wireless connection to your normal box or whatever. But like the worst thing with Pokemon is you play half the game and you go, man, I really really kind of wish that I used Mankey. I kind of, Primeape would have been kind of fun to use, but now it's level 7, and I don't feel like dealing with that shit. Being able to have them, like, have at least a little something to make it a little bit easier.
Right.
But like, obviously that could be a big problem given how badly they've balanced the EXP share already.
It's different when you're just playing on your own and trying to make episodes of something, too.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, yeah, we're just going to do a week's worth of leveling up Gengar.
Right.
And also, doesn't, like you said, it doesn't matter because your whole team gets all the experience also, so they just level up to, it's like...
Yeah, that's the thing, is like the ones on your team, I think, need to get slightly less because there's no longer an incentive to like challenge yourself by having the ones you need to level get out front.
Yeah.
And then, to prevent you from then being stuck with the same 6 for the whole game because the way you're leveling up, have the ones that are in your box get a little something, just a little, like... maximum 5%, but enough to give them something so they can at least go somewhere with it.
I wish I could see what they would be stats-wise adjusted for level. Because it's like, I don't know if I should invest in Gengar if he'll actually be that much better than Dugtrio. Because Gengar's defense is kind of below.
I mean, if you look at the blue and red, that'll give you an idea. Because it mostly grows...
Well, no, the blue and red is just the nature.
Or,
that's not
that's
their
nature,
like base stat or stat growth or whatever.
Right.
It gives... I mean, it kind of lets you know that he's a little bit better in...
This dude's cool, but I don't need him.
Yeah.
He's cool, though.
It's cool, but like those stats are not good.
And I'm trying to think, like, what I could use for your team, Rick, is like fighting and rock, maybe. But like Hitmonchan blows even at level.
Hitmonchan sucks huge nuts.
A Poliwrath wouldn't be like the worst, but fighting
Poliwrath
just for the interesting typing. But
does
like
Poliwrath even get fighting?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, not a lot. The type wise, yes, but. What fighting types even are there in Gen 1? There's Poliwrath,
Hitmonchan, Poliwrath, Machamp.
Machamp is like the fighting type in Gen 1.
Gen 1 is like so
weird.
weird.
To even get one of those.
You might be able to get like Machokes in Victory Road or something.
Oh yeah, Victory Road. Yeah.
Look how terrible this looks right now. So he's got 67 special D.
What level is he? 34. So he's 20 levels behind.
Well, he's 14 levels behind.
14 levels behind
Dugtrio.
your lowest.
I'm comparing to Dugtrio, right? 14 levels below. 67 special D, 52 D.
This is what I'm talking about, by the way. If you're going like, man, Dugtrio was not a good investment, now you're like, wow, I have this massive time sink just to catch anybody back up.
No, it's like, if it worked like it should, if they're comfortable with me melting down Pokemon into candy, I should be able to feed those candy to anyone.
I mean, some of them
He should melt down into 24 rare candies that I can then give to somebody else. Maybe not quite that much, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like some exchange rate for like...
I want to say at high levels they do occasionally give you rare candies, but they don't give you many if they do. They mostly give you stat candies.
I don't know what to fucking do.
I don't know.
Kabutops. Like...
I want to say...
Is this your whole... Is this what you got, just this page?
It looks like it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Hitmonchan would have been Saffron City, so yeah. That's rough.
I still like Chansey.
I mean, Chansey's good for tank.
But
it's also like...
At best, it's a stall tactic. It's not going to help me. The problem is, like, I have very little to counter Eevee. And
Eevee and Pikachu are like a whole fucking... thing. But yeah, you would need a really good,
a really fast, strong fighting Pokemon to even have a chance against Eevee.
And are there really only just those 6 in the whole game? Gen 1, the biggest problem is like, whoa, 151 Pokemon, yay! But they've got 15 types, which means that you got to spread that shit out, and you literally wind up with like, how many ghost types are there? Oh, 3. Oh, how many fighting types are there? Oh, 6.
What's this place?
How many psychic types are there?
This is where you started?
7,
This is
maybe?
where I started, really?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I have not made a lot of progress this episode, have I? But yeah, because I'm trying to strategize.
Yeah.
Is Let's Go a specific gen, or is it like outside of...
It's sort of outside of it. It's technically it's Gen... I want to say it's technically Gen 7? I actually don't know. It came up in between 7 and 8. It has rules that don't apply to either. Bulbapedia makes painstaking efforts to separate it out for...
I think it's treated as its own.
Yeah, it's kind of its own like zone there. Any like move changes that are relevant for Gen 8, I want to say, are consistent here.
5, Gen 7 Dex, Let's Go. Okay, so this has all this thing.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's the thing too. Is I feel like as soon as we got to like XY, we kind of hit a point where it stopped. Even maybe Black and White 2. We reached a point where like the generation, like numbering was no longer enough to really matter for like because they changed mechanics occasionally in between game releases within a generation.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, then going, here's the version of the move for Gen 7 or Gen 6 isn't as relevant if there's two entirely different ways it could work. But
yeah, Chansey can still soft-boiled sing, light screen, seismic toss. That's pretty effective. What are the restarts like?
I don't know, it's just tough, like Rock would be good against Zapdos.
Yep, no, that's true.
Omastar would be fighting. Eevee would be fighting.
Against
just trying to think.
I was
trying to think things I could do.
Yeah.
Pueka.
I don't know.
It's tough. I hear you on the Chansey. It's a huge investment because it's super low level.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it, 14 or something?
Yeah. And I just don't think it's going to be. If I was like, okay, this is my one chance against Rick.
Right.
I don't even think it is.
Okay, so the spawns here are Tentacool and Tentacruel, Staryu and Starmie, and Magikarp.
Starmie's good.
Apparently, so I think there's a thing in there for rare spawns, but I think that's only post game where they show up.
Oh, interesting.
Or is it after catch chains?
It may be after catch chains also. I'm not.
But
positive.
that doesn't matter if you're trying to get your Nuzlocke catch. So.
Yeah, I mean, John's had. I think you've had you have a Gyarados, right? Yeah, so Magikarp
I could chain a bunch
invalid.
of Magikarps and then pray.
And I don't think you've gotten a Tentacool or a Staryu.
Yeah.
What's your team again? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah, so those are all available.
Too much flying.
You get your water and Gyarados, which he's good. Like there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. No, nobody's bad per se.
It's kind of interesting.
It's just not great coverage, I guess.
It's interesting how much Let's Go is sort of exposing the limitations of the first generation of Pokemon in terms of actual strategy and
Well, yeah, and no abilities.
This has way more going on than actual Gen 1.
Absolutely. And it still is very limiting. So it's just all right, well, I want to come back, we'll fight this guy.
Sorry for the worst episode ever. I love you all.